Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jack. Here we talk about fragrances. And today we're talking about, as you can tell by the shirt, we are talking about Yves Saint Laurent Babycat. Yves Saint Laurent Babycat. This is a phenomenal fragrance. I feel personally it's one of the greatest fragrances ever created. It is phenomenal. So how would I describe this? This is a smoky, spicy bourbon vanilla that has this dark incense, frankincense note to it, and it's smooth with suede. So there's black pepper, pink pepper, olibanum frankincense, there's suede, and there is bourbon vanilla. Bourbon vanilla is what shouts out. It's like the strongest note in this fragrance. And it's phenomenal. I have like close to 200 fragrances, and this is by far one of the best in my collection. So the only thing is this is $300-400 and it's been discontinued, so the price just keeps climbing. I saw it on Amazon for over $700 and it was selling. You know, it kept on going, like it kept going less and less. It was like 2 remaining, 1 remaining, and then it got sold out. So that means people are buying it. You know, it's really unfortunate that YSL has discontinued in the US. I think there's a lot of laws, FDA, USDA laws that affect fragrances and the ingredients that can be used and sold in the United States, so that might have something to do with it. Production costs as well. So yeah, if you can get if you have the money, if you have $400 and you get your hand on this, if you look every few days online, it pops up, it disappears, it pops up and disappears. There's a lot of them on eBay, but you know, then again, that's eBay. So look at the other websites. There's Venba, there's Fragrance Lord, there's FragranceBuy.ca, there's Joma Shop. There's a lot of great fragrance websites that I'd recommend. Just keep checking those websites every couple days, and I'm sure eventually you'll find one. But if you can't afford a $400 fragrance, don't worry. Okay, you don't have to purchase it. There's a lot of great clones on the market, and that's what this video is about. This video is about the clones of YSL Babycat, okay? So, you know, don't cry, don't be sad. There's a lot of great affordable clones that get you close, okay? I chose the more affordable clones that are below $100. If you want something that's one-to-one, there is a it's by Penhaligons. It's called Audacity. Audacity. And it's like a one-to-one clone. You know why? It was made by the same perfumer, Dominique Ropian. He made this fragrance. He also made La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique. He's a phenomenal, world-class, one-of-a-kind perfumer. He's made many bangers of fragrances, #1 hits, and he made this one. And then he took that same DNA and he went to Penhaligons and he made Audacity, and he also made a few other ones for a few other houses. There's Vanilla Barka, which is an Attar, which is like an oil. That's also him. And there's a few other fragrance companies that he went to that he sold the DNA. So if you just look him up online, you'll see his fragrances. There's a few videos on YouTube as well that talk about the clones. I'm going to be talking about the affordable clones because I know a lot of us can't spend $300-400 on a fragrance, but we can spend $50, $60, $70 on a fragrance. That's much more affordable. All right, so we're going to get into it. So the first one here I'm going to talk about is Alexandria Tomcat. Alexandria Tomcat. And this is more of like a clean, light version of Tomcat. This is something you can wear every day to work. It's light, it's airy, it's aromatic. But you still retain the sweetness and the depth and the darkness of YSL Babycat. It's phenomenal. I think this is about 60 milliliters, and I got it for about $60-70 on Alexandria's website. They make a lot of beautiful bottles. They do a good job. They're a good clone house. They have lots and lots of clones. So check out their website. Okay. And then this next one is by Dua, also a clone house. They're very creative though, and this is called Vanilla Baby. So this is like a sweet version of YSL Babycat. So if you want something sweeter, then check this out. This is a little expensive though. This is 30 milliliters, and it cost me about $60 to $70. So this is a little. They're a great house. This is a little expensive though. They're a great house. They do a lot of fusions. So they'll do like Creed Aventus mixed with Baccarat Rouge 540. Or they'll do like Dior Sauvage mixed with Chanel. And they'll make these really unique fragrances with really beautiful art, with really cool, unique names. So they're a pretty cool house. And if you have the money, if you want to have fun and try different stuff out, check it out. Okay, so that's Dua, DUA, Vanilla Baby. All right, and then the next one we have is, a lot of people on YouTube are talking about this in the fragrance community. It's pretty good. It's Arabiyat Prestige Nayel Queen. So a very, very beautiful bottle. They have this like lion over here, and very royal. Okay, and you can see the juice and everything. It's very beautiful. So this is very similar to Babycat. But here I get more the sense like green and ginger. If you're a fan of green and ginger opening, that burst and ginger opening, this is for you. But if you don't like that, that's okay. This is still for you, because that kind of goes away after a few minutes. And then you get that sweetness of Babycat. So I would say this is more of like a gingery green version of Babycat. But it's still there, and it's phenomenal. This is I think about $50 online. It's really good. It's probably one of the best clones of Babycat. The whole internet, all the the frag heads are talking about this one. This is by Paris Corner, and it's called Amir Rifaaqat. See, there's my cats running around. Amir Rifaaqat. And this is like a dark, spicy, loud version of Babycat. It's thick. Look at this color. It looks like the color. It's thick. It stays on your skin a long time. It's spicy. This is spicy and loud and dark and spicy, loud version of Babycat. First you get all those spices and darkness, and then you get the vanilla later on. It's good, it's very unique. Yeah, it's and this is about $40 to $50 online as well. All right, so the next one is this one. So this is by Lattafa, and it's called Lattafa's Ishq al Shuyukh Gold. Okay, so Ishq al Shuyukh Gold by Lattafa, Ishq al Shuyukh Gold by Lattafa. So this is not a 1-to-1 clone of Babycat. It's not really that close either. But when you spray it, you do pick up the vanilla, the spiciness, the Middle Eastern spices. It's pretty close, but it kind of goes its own Middle Eastern spice way. And if you know Middle Eastern fragrances, you know what I'm talking about, right? They take the original DNA and then they go with their own spices. So it's pretty good. If you can't find the other ones, this is a good one as well. And remember, this is the gold. There is an Ishq al Shuyukh silver, and that is a clone of. It's like a hazelnut toffee fragrance. So if you're not a big fan of that, that's okay. But don't get it confused. This is the gold version. Okay. All right. So then we also have Montange Parfums Bobcat. This is pepper, saffron, vanilla. This is really close as well. This is it's good. It's good. It's kind of like a watered down version of of Babycat, but it's really good. So you get more of the alcohol in here. You get more of the I would say like saffron and spices. It's more alcohol-y. Okay, and this was I think about $50-$60 online as well. And this last one, I found it on Amazon. It's by Hayward Enterprises. This is they make everything. I think they have like over 10,000 fragrances, and they make their clone house as well. It's a very plain bottle, very plain label, plain cap. Everything about it's plain, but you know they do a good job. This is like a light, airy version of Babycat. I mean, it was only like $30. So if you can't afford, you know, $50, $60, then you got that. So there are a lot of options out there. If you have the money, get Babycat. If you can't get Babycat, get Penhaligons the Audacity. Penhaligons the Audacity. If you really have money, if you have $500 to $600, get Vanilla Barka Attar. Vanilla Barka Attar by Amouage. That is a really phenomenal fragrance. And then if you have, there's also one called Vanagloria LABORATORIO OLFATTIVO. Vanagloria, Vanagloria, Vanagloria by Laboratorio Olfativo. That is also like a 90% clone. It's made by the same perfumer as well, Dominique Ropian. He is a genius. He took that same beautiful DNA and he went to different houses and made similar fragrances all around the world. He did a great job, and you can find it. So if you just want to pick, if you just need to pick up one, okay, just one. If you want something light every day for work, Alexandria is pretty good, okay. But the only problem about Alexandria, these like clone houses, these three, sometimes they're sold out because they make a very limited batch because they make so many, you know, thousands of different clones. So I would say just get any one of these. I really love these two. You know, they're in the $50-$60 range, and it's good for work. This one's an extracted up parfum, so it's strong, and this one's kind of like a light airy version, and it's a good like everyday Babycat. If you have more money, and you want to get more exotic, well, these are actually cheaper. These are in the $40-$50 range. These are going to be more of the gingery, green versions of Babycat, and this is a spicy dark version of Babycat. And then if you just want something more Middle Eastern with those Middle Eastern spices, you know, Ishq Shuyukh Gold is going to be your person, your guy, your go-to. And if you have the money, I would say save up for a year. If you can get $400 and get YSL Babycat, just put it on your shelf, spray it a couple times on your favorite shirt or something. Keep it on your shelf, enjoy it, but know that it's hard to get and it might not come back. So be careful with it. All right. So thank you so much for watching my video. All right, and God bless you all. Take care. Keep smelling good, and we'll see you on the next one.